Perfect characters in FNAF should typically have a good character design, a good story, and a good role to play throughout the games. And if we're using these rules to describe a perfect character in FNAF, these guys are pretty hard to find. But there are still a handful of animatronics that do reach these standards. Like the security breach staff bots, who come in various styles like cleaning, security, models, training, comedy, creepy, chef, wet floor bot, mask bot, party bot, and map bot.
Free map.
Move! Ever since Security Breach, these things have been overlooked so much, and let's not forget the character design. To have the ability to turn them into so many different things, even though it's the same base model, is kind of crazy. And they're also the only ones that can properly scare you. Because you basically get told when you're gonna get jump scared by other animatronics, it was pretty scary when Mapbot just randomly jump scares you out of nowhere. And the Night Marionette bots, who aren't fully solved yet, but still makes a good bit of appearances in Help Wanted 2. The staff bots play probably their biggest role yet with Help Wanted 2. They also have a big part to play in the "What makes you so special" voice lines.
What makes you so special?
What makes you so special?
What makes you so special?
But that's for a different video, maybe my next. I don't know. The various roles the staff bots play in this game include putting makeup on them and giving you very nice words.
Get the orders right or you will be severely reprimanded.
But the staff bot that has the biggest part to play in this game is without doubt Maskbot. Coming from the infamous Ruin DLC, Maskbot has been pretty critical to the game's lore, especially in Help Wanted, particularly one of the endings. Alongside, while first appearing in Pizzeria Simulator as an animatronic you can put on stage, his attention only really comes in Freddy and Friends Episode 3, where he makes a brief appearance at the end. Then, when Security Breach came out, in the West Arcade, you fight against Music Man, but like really big. And this one is even more spider-y and even more music-y, hence his new name, DJ Music Man. And this time is used for music lessons as we learn in Help Wanted 2.
You are entitled to private DJ lessons with the Music Man.
But that's not the only new Music Man, with the game's new Music Men. Basically the Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria Simulator Music Man, but really small and chases you through the vent. But that's not it for Music Man, because Secret of the Mimic brought us Big Top, Music Man but 1700-fied. And this time, actually looks kind of like a man, but considering Secret of the Mimic is based on the 70s, that would mean they made a giant Music Man, then a normal sized Music Man, then another giant Music Man, which doesn't really make sense. But another great character in the series is Bone Trap, aka Glitch Trap, aka Scrap Trap, aka Spring Trap, aka William Afton. It's no surprise that this thing has the most reskins in the whole series. Don't fact check that. And it's pretty clear why. First, fully appearing in FNAF 3 with Springtrap, with a design loved by the community, until FNAF 6 where Scrap Trap happened. Yeah, this design wasn't great. But then of course he comes back as Glitch Trap, a really cool underrated design in my opinion. And then of course in Security Breach he turns into Bone Trap, another really cool design. When you think about it, it's kinda crazy how he's still decently relevant to the story when it's been almost 10 years since his first appearance in FNAF 3. And we've never really gotten a character that lasts more than 3 games. But it's still unclear where he is now, because he came back in Security Breach's Bone Trap, then gets crushed in Help Wanted 2 as Glitch Trap, which supposedly takes place before Security Breach. It's also unclear which are and aren't William Afton, with the inconsistencies of the designs of the characters, leading some people to believe Glitch Trap is the Mimic. This mysteriousness of William Afton really adds to his character. Unlike Sun and Moon, since first appearing in Security Breach, they've been a fan favorite, and it's not for no reason. He clearly stands out from all the other characters, and if you encounter him in real life, could be quite scary. especially with his alter ego, Moon, who when the lights off, activates, and is incredibly hostile to anyone he encounters, but plays an even bigger role in Help Wanted 2. Sun only really has one major level in Help Wanted, which is his arts and crafts levels. This time Sun seems really excited and wants you to make him a painting because he can't do it himself apparently. But he also has a blacklight level, if that's what they're called in Help Wanted 2. This time with Ruined Sun and also Ruined Moon. Moon makes another appearance in Barney Ball, where again you're gonna have to shine your light on him. He does the same thing in Carousel as well. Also in this level, Sun kind of plays as an announcer at the start of the level.
That is the end of my instruction. If I had been programmed with the knowledge to fix it, it would have already been done.
And in Captain Foxy's log ride, we see this Jacko Moon that can also jump scare you, even though he looks like Sun. But now that we're coming to the end of the video, what animatronic do you think we're gonna talk about last? It's Glamrock Endo. The endoskeleton from FNAF is a very interesting character, never really being a main one, but still plays a crucial role in a lot of the games. Like in FNAF 1, the endoskeleton was just the inside of a suit. Until Five Nights at Freddy's 2, where it wasn't just the inside of the animatronic suits, but was also active, kind of, with these two Easter eggs where you can see him on the cameras. And then of course his most crucial role, Glamrock Endo. This variant of Endo makes appearances in two games, Security Breach and Help Wanted 2. Security Breach being his most crucial yet. They make a few brief appearances, but are only really a threat to the player at the parts and service areas of the game. It's here we learn that they only move when the player is looking away.
Yeah, boy.
I mean, who could have predicted that a part of an animatronic would have this much attention in later games? And they also have a role similar to this in the Barney Ball section of Security Breach, but that one's pretty easy to get past. But that's not the only appearances they have in the Five Nights at Freddy's universe, because they also have a level in Help Wanted 2, where you have to match cards to train the endoskeletons. But you also have to flash your camera every once in a while or you'll get jump scared. Also, this time looking at them won't stop them from moving, but it will slow them down, so yeah. Well, that's my strange list of, in my opinion, perfect characters. I know 99% of them were either from Security Breach or Help Wanted 2, but thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, hopefully.